Welcome back. We are on Unit 8, Lesson 1, Part 2. Unit 8, Lesson 1, Part 2, Exponential Products. This is page 3 of your notes. Okay, we're just going to fill in this table here in expanded form. Notice how we have 2 to the 4th squared. Okay, what does that mean? Well, that means that whatever you have inside the parentheses needs to happen 2 times. So what you have is 2 to the 4th times 2 to the 4th. And we know from our last set of examples that when we multiply similar bases with exponents, we add those exponents. So we end up with 2 to the 4 plus 4. Okay, what's 4 plus 4? Well, that equals out to 2 to the 8th. Not too bad. Remember, when we take a base and a power, we got to take whatever is inside that parentheses that many times. 2 to the 4th times 2 to the 4th. Now we got a weird one. Okay, we got -3 squared to the 3rd power. I know we have a lot of these parentheses here. That's a little scary, but the only thing that's happening is we're taking the -3 squared 3 times. So we're going to do -3 squared times -3 squared times -3 squared. Okay, well, that equals out to -3, and we're going to add the exponents. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2. -3, 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So our answer is going to be -3 to the 6th power. Last one here, x to the 5th 2 times. X to the 5th times x to the 5th, which equals x to the 5th plus 5. Remember, we add our exponents. So we get our final answer as x to the 5 plus 5, which is 10. You're done with those examples. What pattern do we notice here? Well, see if you can think of it. If not, when we have a base in parentheses and there are 2 exponents, we're going to multiply the exponents. This is a power to a power. Notice on our patterns here, what we did when we had a power to a power, we took the exponent inside the parenthesis and we multiplied it by this one. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 2 is 10. And you are done with those. When you have a power to a power, we multiply the exponents. Okay, let's see if we can simplify some of these. 3 squared, pretty easy. See if you can simplify these without my help. Come back when you are done and unpause the video and see how you did. Okay, 3 squared, that's just 3 times 3, that's 9. 3 squared, that's just 3 times 3, which is 9. -3 squared, this one's tricky. If I write it just like this in my calculator without parentheses, that's going to equal -9. 3 squared is 9, then we times it by a negative and we get -9. And this one, since we have parentheses, the number that you're squaring is -3. -3 times -3 is +9. Difference in those two questions. They look similar, but they're different. When you look at these ones, it's a similar concept, no parentheses, got the same answer because there's no negative. Okay, let's simplify these out. 4 to the third times 4 squared. That means we are adding those exponents up, and you're going to get 4 to the fifth. Okay. X to the sixth to the third power. That means we are multiplying those together. That's going to be x to the 6 times 3, which is 18. We're going to multiply that by x to the fourth times 2. X to the 4 times 2 is x to the 8. And now we are adding these up. X to the 18 times x to the 8th. Add them up together. You get x to the 18 plus 8 is 26. Oops. What am I doing here? We get x to the 26th. N to the 8th to the second. N to the 8th squared. That means that we are going to do n to the 8 times 2. So you're going to get n to the 16th. 8 to the 5th times to the second. 5 times 2 is 8 to the 10th. Times 8 to the third. You add them up, and you're going to get 8 to the 13th. Negative 2 cubed times negative 2 to the 6th. We are adding these ones together. So you're going to get negative 2 to the 9th. Negative 4 to the 3rd to the 6th. That means we are going to multiply. Negative 4 to the 6 times 3 is 18. Hopefully you did awesome on those examples. If you missed some and you have any questions, you can always let us know. Okay, let's try another one. Keep going with these exponential products. We have now a number in front of a variable. Okay, what is actually happening here is you are again taking this number. You're taking what's inside the parentheses that many times. So this first one is going to be 3x squared times 3x squared times 3x squared. Okay, when we do this, we got to multiply our numbers in the front. 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. And then we add them up. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. Okay, try next one. 2y squared x cubed squared. So this 2 times. 2y squared x cubed times 2y squared x cubed. Remember, it has to have the same base to add it together. When we do exponents, first thing you need to do is multiply your big numbers. 2 times 2 is just 4. Y squared and y squared gives us y to the fourth. We add those exponents. X cubed and x cubed is x to the 6th. Oops, I don't know why I changed that color on that one. X to the 6th. Okay. Keep going, one more. X to the 5th, 2 times. X to the 5th times x to the 5th equals, this is pretty easy, we add those together, x to the 10th. Well, what do we notice in here? We can distribute the exponent to the terms. I don't know why I wrote terms. In science class. To the term, oh my goodness. Let's try this again. To the terms, there we go, we got it right. It only took us 3 tries, inside the parentheses. And we're distributing. Notice on these problems here, what's happening is we're taking that number, the exponent, outside the parentheses, and we are distributing it to every number inside the parentheses. Okay, we're taking this 3 and distributing it to the exponent in front of the 3, or after the 3, which is just a 1, and to the exponent on the x, which is a 2. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 cubed is 27. 3 times 2 is 6. X to the 6th. We are multiplying. Remember distribution. Same thing. 2 goes to the 1 there. 2 goes to the 2. 2 goes to the 3. 2 times 1 is 2. Or 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 squared is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. And we did that on this last one as well. We multiplied 2 times 5 and we got 10. We are distributing those problems, those exponents, to the numbers inside. That's it for Unit 8, Lesson 1, Exponential Products. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, send me a message, anything you need for extra help. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.